All right.
Josiyah, gentleman John.
Josiah? Okay. Down the Southpaw, managed by Eric Ash. Making it ring work. Very confident as he comes in. Of course, Sanchez will hold on the field. And super high. Sanchez also. For Giles, Southpaw.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, this special attraction bout is sponsored by Judy's Grill. It's scheduled for 6 rounds or less in a super lightweight division. Your referee, once again, International National League Wild League. Introducing the principals. First, right out the blue corners, wearing a solid black trunks, he weighed in at a quick and slick 138.2 pounds. His professional record: 5 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, 4 big KOs to his credit. And he comes to us all the way from Venezuela. Please give us warm stateside welcome to Rowin Javier Sanchez. Coming right out the red corner. He's wearing a black red trunks. He weighed in at a long and lean 140 1/4 pounds. Undefeated in his young campaign at 7-0 with 3 KOs to his credit, and being called the one to watch in the division today. From Chesterfield, VA, here is Josiyah, gentleman Giles.
Alright, so referee Malik Walid just issued out the final instructions to the boxers. Josiyah Giles, Rowin Javier Sanchez is doing very super
lightweights.
Josiyah Giles undefeated at his very point, coming up against Javier Sanchez. Round number 1. Very cautious start to this very round. Both boxers trying to size up each other. These very early exchanges. The video brought to you by Davis Boxing Promotions at the Edinburgh Clubhouse, World of Maryland. Back to boxing business, it is that time. Exciting show by our standards live K Sports Boxing. got the early score. Giles lands a looping left hand. Fighting out of the southpaw stance, Josiyah Giles. Very explosive start here in the enter into a draw. And Sanchez is butchering away, hammering away. Great wrist curve at this point.
When it comes to graphic design that grabs attention and branding that sticks, one name stands out: Fire Night Tech. Launching a business, promoting an event, rebranding? We bring your vision to life with bold, creative designs that speak volumes. Stunning posters and flyers that turn heads, high-quality large format printing, and custom cloth branding. Need it fast? Need it clean? Need it to wow? Fire Night Tech delivers. Call us today at +233 55151 6402 or email firenightech@gmail.com. Fire Night Tech. Create, design, print.
Giles.
Rowin Giles at this point in the driving seat, taking the fight to Javier Sanchez. Beautiful, beautiful artistry at this point. Both boxers giving it their all. Neither one flinching at this point.
His opponent, Josiyah Giles. Meanwhile, Giles began his career in 2022 and he's undefeated, have won all 7 fights before tonight's show here. He last fought in November when he defeated Mark Missoura in Hanover, United States.
Yeah, Josiyah Giles is a southpaw, and I'm very sure that he has given a very good account of himself, and his manager, Eric Ash, will be very, very proud of his boy.
But tonight, starting his way, is the man who has come all the way from Venezuela, Rowin
Javier.
The action returns here in Maryland, round 4 of 6. This is for lightweight encounter between the American Giles and the Venezuelan Sanchez. 3 rounds into the books. It's been an explosive, close contest so far. Who will be the upper hand beginning here in round number 4. This is live on K Sports Boxing, your #1 channel for combat sports action from anywhere across the globe. There's Giles versus Sanchez. Sanchez, of course, in the black, and Giles in the multicolored shorts. A close affair between 2 fighters who are not giving any hint to the other. Sanchez in the middle, exchanging leather. But Giles coming back strongly, returning fire, counting when necessary. Referee wanted to intervene there, but decided to stay back. Round number 4. This is a southpaw lightweight contest between 2 fighters who keep on pummeling the other, and we saw Sanchez go down there, but actually it was a slip from the 2 guys getting together. And still ongoing here, round number 4. Giles landing some good shots here on this particular phase of this fight. He appears to be putting Sanchez in some kind of trouble here in round 4 by Sanchez, who is swinging some punches here currently. The show continues.
So continues, and Sanchez missing a wide hand. Oh my word, if that punch had got into the face of Giles, it would have been a different story altogether. Wonderful, wonderful stuff right here. End of the round. And this fight is quite close to call. Davis Boxing Promotions, and indeed this one is definitely back to boxing business.
Yeah, sure. Some very good fights on the board so far. Fighters who are coming, fighting for everything, giving their all. And it's the fight fans around who are enjoying every bit of it, because there is nothing better than watching a fight in which you are assured of an electric atmosphere, an electric, explosive punches being exchanged by 2 well-matched combatants. And Sanchez is up, back, ready for the commencement of round number 5.
And I had a chat one day with former Ghanaian boxer, multiple world title challenger, Ben Wondatake, and he told me whenever he's fighting in the US of A, one of the things he does is that when the bell goes for the round, he tends to look at how his opponent walks to the seat, watches how he sits, and even how he gets up from his seat when the bell goes for the next round, telling him how fatigued he might be. And at this point, we are definitely sure that Javier Sanchez is definitely fatigued. He has eaten some devastating uppercuts and punches, and although he's still standing there, his legs are not quite the same. His composure. What a fight we have on our hands here. Round number 5, the penultimate round of this very exciting affair. Josiyah Giles, a southpaw against an orthodox boxer.
Clearly, Sanchez beginning to get fatigued. He's putting a lot of work here in this fight, and it's no wonder that he's taking its toll on him, as well as even Giles himself too. So they've really given each other a good fight here.
Yeah, really giving each other a good fight, and have given the fans over here at the Capital Clubhouse world over Maryland something to really be happy about. I mean, both boxers have showed a solid bout, and action continues in the ring, end-to-end action.
And the referee has been very, professional, keeping it simple, not getting between the fighters and just letting the action flow.
Okay, I mean, when it's boxing, the superstars, the icons are not the referees. The main stars of the event are the two boxers in the ring. Therefore, the referee, you do whatever you have to do and make sure that the spotlight remains on the boxers. Still action going on in the center of that ring with Josiyah Giles. Javier Sanchez.
Giles landing some very good shots here in this one, but there comes the counter from Sanchez, which was an uppercut, but I don't think he landed there.
And Sanchez doing some very good work, staying on top of his opponent at all times, always in range to land. Very solid fighter, Sanchez.
And he's now in America.
Bell goes, end of round number 5. And we are going to the final round of this very encounter. Davis Boxing Promotion. And then we have our ring girl, beautiful ring girls here in Maryland.
It's a big platform for Sanchez, fighting in America for the first time and putting up such a good show against an equally good fighter. Definitely, he's putting himself in position to earn more, better, and bigger fights in the United States. The man from Venezuela.
Yeah, of course, when you are given the opportunity and you maximize that opportunity, you definitely call for more. You definitely earn the privilege to land bigger deals. And our man Sanchez has done himself a good favor by putting out his best, his absolute best out here against a solid Josiyah Giles.
Being the final round, you can expect a lot of fireworks in this particular round.
Scintillating action from the center of that 4-square circle. And I've spoken to many a boxer. They always tell me ringside might be cool, but in the middle of that ring there is fire, real fire in there.
Definitely, we can see, we have seen over the years how boxers are annihilated and destroyed, demolished. Some collapse, they even don't know where they are at the end of the day. But that's all part of the sport. When you are winning, you are the one inflicting the pain. And if you are the receiving end too, you have to take it as a man and try to come back stronger. Round 6, the final round here between Giles and Sanchez. America, the United States versus Venezuela.
Grueling action here. Right from the start of the fight, from round number 1, the boxers have stood toe to toe, dishing out punches from all angles, giving the fans here at the event tonight much to cheer about. Giles missing some shots right there. He has to be very cautious of swinging. He not swinging once the opponent pulls back and lands one, and Sanchez lands one. A straight left hand to the jaw of Giles. Giles looks to be in a bit of trouble at this point. And I was just saying that he has to be cautious. He shouldn't go swinging. When you do that, you leave yourself open to dangerous counters.
Especially for somebody like Sanchez, who is just fighting behind the jab. Relentlessly coming forward. Javier Sanchez, the man from Venezuela. No sign of ring rustiness at all for the man who until this year hadn't taken a pro fight since 2019. And there goes the bell to bring proceedings to an end here. Very, very close encounter. Which way does it go? I'm so very happy I'm not one of these 3 judges who have to score this contest. So we await the verdict.
The official scoring is as follows. Judge Steve Rado scored it 58 to 56 for Giles. Overruled by judges Alden Chodash and Judge Paul Waller, who each scored it 57 to 57. This bout has been declared a majority draw. Majority draw. A round of applause if you'd like to see a rematch. A round of applause if you'd like to see a rematch.
The result, and it's a majority draw. I can say it's a fair verdict. Both fighters gave their all, and there was no anyone particularly dominant in this particular fight. What do you think?